We are now live. Good evening, and to all of our parents and community members of Nash County Public Schools, we welcome you to our Connect, Inform, and Engage. Tonight, we will cover the summer 2023 extended learning opportunities that Nash County Public Schools will be offering to our families. I am Michelle Royster, your parent coordinator, who will also be your facilitator for tonight's event. Throughout today's presentation, you will be provided a lot of information. But if you have any questions or concerns or comments, we ask that you use this opportunity to be able to ask those questions. At the bottom of your screen, you should see a Q&A. If you click on that, a pop-up window will pop up, which will allow you to be able to ask a question to us. Your question then will be given to our distinguished panel for tonight. Before we begin tonight, I would like to introduce our panel by having them tell you their names and their titles, beginning with my far left.
Good evening. I am Monique Hargrove Jones, the Executive Director of Elementary Education.
Hello, I'm Chad Thompson, Executive Director of CTE and Workforce Development.
Good evening. I am Melissa Dancy Smith, Assistant Superintendent of Academic Services and Accountability.
And good evening, I'm Christy Grant, the Executive Director for Student Support Services and Exceptional Children.
Hello, I'm Hernan Daza with the ESL and Migrant Education Program Coordinator.
Tonight, we will begin with our Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Dancy Smith.
Public schools believe in grounding all of our work in our why. And our why is to provide a high-quality academic and social experience for all of our students. Next slide. In Nash County Public Schools, we focus on 5 areas of improvement. And those areas are academic success, communication and community, student-centered leadership, accountable district operations, and human capital management. For this evening, our primary focuses are academic success, communication and community, as well as accountable district operations. We believe that it is critically important that we allow students to demonstrate proficiency with multiple pathways and opportunities. For that reason, we are offering the summer testing opportunity for our 3rd through 12th grade students at every school site, June 5th through 9th. The instructional day for high schools will be 7:30 until 12:30 p.m. In elementary schools, the day will begin at 8 a.m. and it will end at 1 p.m. And for middle school, the day will begin at 8:30 and it will end at 1:30. Transportation and meals will be provided for all of these students who are invited to participate in the summer testing opportunity. Later, I will share some eligibility requirements. Students during this summer testing window meals will be served and they will be at their current lunch and breakfast status. The summer program and remediation and re-administration of all assessments must occur after the last day of the school year. Student participation is strongly encouraged. Students who passed the course or subject, but who did not score proficiency on their EOGs or their EOCs are eligible for the test. Please note that in high school, these students do not earn credit and the initial grade is not replaced. Next slide.
Our next summer opportunity is called the WIN Academy. WIN stands for Work in Nash Academy. This will take place June the 12th through June 30th. It's Monday through Friday. This involves high school graduates, and this is by invitation only. The time frame will be 7:30 to 2:30 p.m. as a schedule. A little more about the WIN Academy. It is a partnership with Nash Community College. It will be held at Nash Central High School, Northern Nash High School, Rocky Mount High School, and Southern Nash High School. There are 20 graduate students invited to each of these high schools. Transportation will be provided, and it's really focusing on job-related soft skills, earning credentials, college credits, while directly working with our business and industry to gain employment. And once again, this is free for all students working Nash. Next. Our next opportunity is our career and technical education summer camps. We have 3 camps this year. One is called the Career Exploration Mini Camp. This is for our rising 6th graders. In this camp, we will explore many hands-on modules dealing with the careers and exploration and take field trips. We will take the first 50 applicants that will be accepted at each of the middle schools, because this camp will be ran at each of the middle schools. Those are Red Oak Middle School, Nash Central Middle School, Rocky Mount Middle School, and Southern Nash Middle School. The dates are June 12th through the 22nd. Our second career and technical education camp is called the Career Engagement Bridge Camp. This camp is for our current 8th graders, rising 9th graders. This camp will be held at Nash Central High School, Northern Nash High School, Rocky Mount High School, and Southern Nash High School. And in this camp, we are really working on bridging career opportunities by our students learning about high school career pathways. They will also take field trips, have guest speakers, and virtual job shadowing. We are also doing 50 applicants for this camp as well. And that camp will run between June the 12th through the 29th. And our last CTE camp is called Career Credentialing and Work-Based Camp. This camp is for 10th through 12th graders. This camp actually works on students gaining credentials and work-based experiences. This camp also runs through June 12th through the 29th. It is still located at Nash Central High School, Northern Nash High School, Rocky Mount, and Southern Nash. Each one of these camps can be applied for directly on the slide. Just click on apply here, and it will take you to the application.
The Migrant Education Program offers the Summer Enhancement Program, which consists in 5 weeks of learning and practice opportunities for our students who have been identified in the migrant program. We are focusing in reading, math, science. We're offering also physical education, art, technology, and music. Our site will be Nashville Elementary, and the days will run from June the 26th, and we will end it up on August the 3rd with the 4th of July week off. The time for our summer school or enhancement program is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Migrant Education will provide breakfast, lunch, and snack for students, as well as prepare for these students to, we have prepared for these students to learning excursions to apply what they have been studying over the summer.
Nash County Public Schools is also excited to offer Summer Scholars Academy 2023. This academy will be offered to students in grades pre-K through 12. The dates are July 11th through August 3rd. The camp will run Monday through Thursday. Elementary students will attend from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. and secondary students will attend from 9 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. Summer Scholars Academy 2023 will be offered at 7 elementary sites. They are Baskerville Elementary, Benvenue Elementary, D.S. Johnson Elementary, Inglewood Elementary, Middlesex Elementary, Nashville Elementary, and Red Oak Elementary. We will have Summer Scholars Academy at 4 middle schools: Nash Central Middle, Red Oak Middle, Rocky Mount Middle, and Southern Nash Middle. Our high school students will go to Summer Scholars Academy at City High, Nash Central High, Northern Nash High, Rocky Mount High, Southern Nash High, and Tar River Academy. All sites will serve breakfast and lunch. Meal times are to be determined. All sites are open to the public with the exception of Nashville Elementary School and Southern Nash Middle School. Meals are free for children ages 0 through 18. So who is eligible for this summer opportunity? All of our current pre-K students who will attend kindergarten during the 2023-2024 school year are invited to Summer Scholars Academy. Students in grades K through 2nd who score below or well below benchmark on the end of year DIBELS literacy assessment are also invited. 3rd grade students who have not demonstrated a reading proficiency as defined by the Read to Achieve legislation will be invited. 4th through 5th grade students are invited based on learning gaps identified in reading. Middle school students are invited based on learning gaps identified in math. And high school students will be invited for credit recovery. Thus, this opportunity will be offered to seniors first, then juniors, then sophomores, and then freshmen. The purpose of Summer Scholars Academy 2023 is to close foundational skills while exposing students to hands-on science, technology, engineering, and math activities. In the elementary camp, students will focus on reading and also robotics. So this reading robotics will contain material that they've used throughout the school year, along with some virtual reality and robotics. In middle school, the camp will focus on math and STEM. So math materials that you see on the slide, math games, coach materials, also robotics will be used for middle school.
And in addition to enhancing the academic skills of our students, we will also be addressing the whole needs of the child through student support services. We will be offering social emotional learning and mental health supports. Social emotional learning will be embedded in all the academic lessons. We will have individual student on-site support, such as targeted small group or individual counseling. So we will have our counselors available. We will have nurses to assist in meeting the academic and medical needs of our students. And we will have social workers who will serve as liaisons between the families and schools in order to assist them in removing the academic barriers. Our mental health supports will also be available. We will have school-based mental health services that will continue through the summer months for our identified students through the contracted companies, as well as our own Nash County Public Schools mental health therapist. We will continue with student referrals for mental health services as needed and also provide crisis support on site. In addition, we will provide our threat and suicide risk assessments and work with families to arrange services based on the needs and outcomes of those assessments. For our adaptive students, our students in our adaptive classrooms, we are also excited to offer Summer Scholars Academy with a theme of by the sea. So everything will be centered around by the sea. We'll have a STEM enrichment activities based on their core resources with unique learning and our focus on STEM. We will have a 1-to-12 student ratio with a teacher assistant in the room. And the class structure will be that of K-5 and 6-8 with the combined classes.
At this time, parents and anyone watching has an opportunity to be able to ask questions. We do have some questions that were submitted in advance after hearing the voice of some parents. Our first question is, how many days can a child miss? Ms. Hargrove Jones.
So this program will only run for Summer Scholars Academy 16 days. So it is critically important that your child attend 100% of the time. So barring any emergencies that you communicate to the site, our expectation is that students be in attendance 100% of the time.
Next, how and when will I know if my child has been invited to the Summer Academy?
I'll take that one as well. So if your child is being considered for an invitation, you should have already received notification. Those letters were sent home around spring break. You will get final invitations on the last day of school. So we have set that for June 2nd. However, if your child is a current pre-K student, they have already received their final invitation. So please look for that and fill out that Google link letting us know whether or not your child will attend. Also, if your child has been invited to the adaptive program, they have also received their final invitation. So we ask that you look for those. All other invitations will be sent home June 2nd.
What are the benefits of my child retaking the end of grade or EOC test?
So it's important to school leaders as well as district leaders that students master the content that has been taught this summer. And we believe strongly that in order to assess mastery, oftentimes students need more than one opportunity to demonstrate the mastery of the content that has been taught. In addition to that, another benefit to the student is that it could give them an opportunity to just demonstrate that they understand what has been taught.
Thank you. Can any student attend the CTE summer camps, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, any student can attend these camps. One thing we're asking is go ahead and apply because we anticipate these camps filling up. So if they will go ahead and apply, once again, you can apply directly on the flyer, which will be located on our website at Nash County Schools.
Thank you. And Mr. Dasa, how do I make sure my child attends the migrant program?
Yes, so we have already sent or reached out to the parents that for our students who are going to participate, they already have completed the permission slips. And we are constantly monitoring those invitations. And of course, we are going to offer final reminders as the times approach about our summer program.
Thank you. At this time, we will pause just to give parents who would like to make any questions or comments. But in the meantime, we do want to let all of our families know it is really important as we prepare for the summer to make sure we have updated contact information with your child's school. So please make sure there's an updated phone number and letter, just in case your child's letter gets missing from last day of school to your house. They will be able to reach out to you with a phone number if it is an accurate updated phone number. So please make sure that the district has updated information, and especially with transportation. If your address is not correct, we need to have the correct address so that transportation, if your child selected, will be able to route a bus to where your child is living versus something else if you all have moved. We would like to take this moment to thank all of our participants, all of our panel. And to our families, please make sure that if you have any questions, the best contact person will be your child's school. the guidance counselor, and school administrator. So please feel free to reach out to them regarding your child and your child's standing. I am Michelle Royster, and I do thank you all for joining us tonight. This will be recorded and kept on the YouTube channel if anyone would like to go back and re-listen to anything that's shared. Have a good night.